and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dina, and today we are going to be opening a Legend of Kalos Yveltal tin. You can see the Yveltal EX in the little window there. He's also on the side of the tin. And then all the types in a circle. And we have Xerneas on the side as well. Life and destruction collide with the Pokemon TCG Legend of Kalos tin. Two powerful new Pokemon roar their challenges as battle begins. Who will you choose, the magnificent life Pokemon Xerneas, or the terrifying destruction Pokemon Yveltal? The choice is yours in the Pokemon trading card game, Legends of the Kalos tin. Each of these excellent tins contains Xerneas EX or Yveltal EX as a special foil card, 4 Pokemon TCG booster packs, and a bonus code card for the Pokemon trading card game online. In this tin you'll find one of 2 special foil cards, 4 TCG booster packs, bonus online, yeah, we already read that. And this came out in spring 2014. I purchased this via Amazon, and I'll leave the link below if you'd like to try your luck. I went ahead and opened the plastic a little bit so I wouldn't have to struggle with it on camera. Here we go. Also, I apologize if there's some noise. This is background noise. This is my first time filming in the new apartment. And it's much more an urban setting than my last filming location. So here it is all unwrapped, and it looks like there's kind of like a DNA type pattern here. Or maybe it's just X's, I'm not sure. Oh, it's X's and Y's, I guess, huh? Okay, so you can see it's kind of like embossed a little bit. Yveltal is standing out. Let's open it up. Whoops. So here is Yveltal EX. Kind of coming out of the frame there a little bit, and his like bird wing arm claws are helping him. He has 170 HP, is darkness type of course. He has the attack Evil Ball for 20 plus. This attack does 20 more damage times the number of energy attached to both active Pokemon. Wow, okay. He's also got Y Cyclone for 90. Move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. He is weak to electric type and resistant to fighting because he's like a flying bird animal monster thing. And I like how his like secondary color in here, it's like purple electricity or something. Yeah, pretty cool. Pop him out. And let's set him up back here. So we have Flash Fire, Furious Fists, and an original XY. Okay, which one should we start with? Well, we have 2 Flash Fires, so maybe let's go for one of those. This one has Mega Charizard. And I believe I've read the little blurb on the back here before, so I'm going to skip that this time. First card we have is a Gumi, dragon type, and a Caterpie. I have a few of these already. A Geodude. I like the little stars he has here. It's kind of weird though about his mouth, like, does it just like open into nothing, or is that like a tongue, or like, I'm not sure what's up with him. I suppose he has to eat something, but, well, let's not get too into the anatomy. Got Yveltal in a kind of interesting combo 3D cartoon style. Got a Baniri, a reverse holo rare Florges. That's cool because I got a Florges break in the most recent break expansion, so that's awesome. This Florges has 110 HP, an attack called Brilliant Search. Search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. We have Petal Blizzard. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. He's weak to Steel type and resistant to Dark type. It's interesting, both of these attacks only take 1 energy card. So you get to go in the back here. And our rare in this pack is a regular rare, Barbaracle, like barnacles. So we've got 110 HP, Rock Rush. Discard as many fighting energy cards as you like from your hand. This attack does 30 damage times the number of energy cards you discarded. And Boulder Crush, for 3 energy cards, it does 80 damage. He is weak to Grass type. I guess I'll stick him back here because he's the rare one in this pack. We also have a Maractus. I like the design of Maractus. It's just cute, and I like the little flowers. And we have a Nuzleaf here. Not sure if I've ever gotten this one from the set. And a Krokorok. I've always wanted to make a deck including these guys, this whole evolutionary line. I think I was actually just needing another Krokorok, so that's great. So, now let's go for a regular X and Y. This one has Mega Venusaur on it. And first up we have Venipede. He's very useful and I have him in quite a few decks. Jigglypuff, very cute. And a Ladybug. This is one of those guys that I always liked the design of a lot, and I'm surprised they didn't put him in more things, but I'm glad he's back for this X and Y. Next up we have Sandile, again would help with the Krokorok type deck. And Diglett. He looks kind of angry in this card though. And a reverse holo rare, Aromatisse. I've seen, I always want to pronounce it Aromatisse, but I saw someone say like Aromatisse. I don't like that pronunciation personally. I'll look up what it's supposed to be later. So he has the ability here called Fairy Transfer. As often as you like, during your turn before you attack, you may move a fairy energy attached to one of your Pokemon to another. Very useful. And Fairy Wind for 60 damage. This combined with a Fairy Garden, I feel like could be a very effective way to move your Pokemon around and energy. And he's got 90 HP, so you get to go back here. Our other holo in the pack is a Grumpig, or other rare I should say. It's got 100 HP, an attack called Tricky Steps for 30 damage. You may move an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. And we've got Psybeam for 60. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. I don't really like the design of Grumpig, but I really like the design of Spoink. It's just so cute. Oh, and this is a Krokorok with a different art. So here we have one that does Crunch and Darkness Fang, and then we have Dark Clamp and Double Swing. For a similar amount of energy, they both have the same HP. That could be fun to have them both in a deck. We've got Roller Skates, flip a coin if heads, draw 3 cards. An Electrode, 90 HP, an attack called Eerie Impulse. Flip a coin if heads, discard an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon, and roll out for 40. Okay, let's go for a Furious Fist, and then we'll finish up with Flash Fire. Come on, there we go. First card we have here is a Lickitung, 90 HP. He's had 90 HP since like the very first set. And Lunge for 50. Flip a coin if tails, this attack does nothing. I don't like when attacks have that. I mean, obviously, most people would rather it just be 50, but it just seems like so much of a gamble, and I feel like a lot of the Pokemon game is very much calculated. Like, you have to be able to depend on at least some damage happening, you know, for you to plan out in your head, like, the next few turns. So, I don't really like having a Pokemon where its only attack is like that. We have a Bellsprout. It's kind of got a like a pastel feel a little bit, like on the edge, but you can kind of tell it was done with like a computer program. We have a Drowsy here, 70 HP, and he's messing with some rocks. His attack here is called Sinister Suggestion. Whenever your opponent flips a coin during his or her next turn, treat it as tails. Next we have a Skorupi, 70 HP, he's got a Poison Sting and Pierce. Aw, I like this design of Eevee, or this artwork of Eevee. I have a few of them already. We have a Reverse Hollow Hitmontop, and he is fighting an Electabuzz there. This Hitmontop has 90 HP, an attack called Quick Draw, just draw a card, and Helicoptero for 40 damage. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon, and that is an uncommon Reverse Hollow. And our rare in this pack is a Beartic, another non-holo rare, though we've gotten a few Reverse Hollows, so that's cool. Reverse Hollow rares. He has 130 HP, an Igloo Hold attack for 20 damage, plus 20 more for each energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. And we have Mountain Drop. It takes 4 energies, but it does do 80 damage, and if there's any Stadium card in play, it does 40 more damage. So for a Stage 1 Pokemon, being able to do 120 damage, or if the opponent has, for example, this one has 4 in the retreat cost, that would do 100 damage with Igloo Hold. Conceivably, you could do that attack in 2 turns, either with 2 regular energies and by evolving him, or you can have a double colorless for that, which is awesome. We also have a Pancham, Bad Influence Evolution. If you have any Darkness Pokemon on your bench, search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. We also have a Fighting Stadium. I don't think I have this card yet. The attacks of each fighting Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, do 20 more damage to the defending Pokemon EX before applying weakness and resistance. I guess because this is the Furious Fists expansion, they're focusing on some of the fighting Pokemon. And we have a Full Heal. Remove all special conditions from your active Pokemon. I don't actually have a Full Heal in like any of my decks, so that would be very useful. And last up here, we have an X and Y Flash Fire. Got Mega Kangaskhan letting his little baby go fight for him. Doesn't it look suspiciously like the little polka doll that pops up when they do the substitution attack? So here we have a Binnacle to start off our last pack here. 70 HP and a double scratch. And a Stunky. Very cartoon-like appearance here. Scraggy. I have a lot of different Scraggy cards now. They have a lot of different artworks for him. I think he's pretty cute. I'm not sure why they decided to make him have like sagging pants though. I always thought that was kind of funny. And a Skrelp. He's a very cute little guy. A Weasel. And a reverse holo rare Dusk Noir. Wow, we have gotten so many reverse holo rares. 3 out of 4 actually. 130 HP. Wow. He has an attack here called Shadow Void. As often as you like during your turn, before your attack, you may move 1 damage counter from one of your Pokemon to this Pokemon. He also has an attack here called Pain Pellets. Put damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, equal to the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. So you could do up to 120 damage using Pain Pellets. Put you back here. And the other rare in this pack is Weevil, or Weavile. I've always said Weevil in my head. It's probably Weavile though. 90 HP there. He is Darkness type. He has an attack called Call for Family, so you can put 2 basic Pokemon into your bench from your deck. And Claw Rend for 60 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has damage counters on it, this attack does 30 more damage. Whoa, so 90 damage. That's pretty good for this little guy. He is a rare. We have another Maractus. I believe this is the only double out of these 4 packs, which is pretty cool. I guess it makes sense because I only had 2 of the Flash Fire. And we have Metapod with a very painting picture there. Looks like somebody spent a lot of time on this one. 70 HP. He has an adaptive evolution, which means you can evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it, which is pretty good. And Harden. So if it's 60 damage or less, just prevent the attack done. That's cool. On a cute little love disc to end this tin. 60 HP, has an attack called Heartwink, and he has Spike Draw, which lets you draw a card. So here's all the cards we got today, and here are the special ones. It's interesting how we got 3 holo rares, or non-holo, okay. So we got 3 reverse holo rares, these guys, the Florges, Aromatisse, Dusknoir, and Hitmontop, which was uncommon. And then all of these guys were non-holo. It's okay though. I like the reverse holos. Cool. And of course, can't forget Yveltal EX again. I really like the look of this one. And this is a Black Star promo XY08. So thank you for watching me unbox this tin. As always, I will just make some card and pack noises until the end of the video. Thanks again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, and welcome back to my TCG Pokemon opening series here on YouTube.